Today, I'm going to delve into one of my favourite topics, which is all about how you can elevate you and your business in the next 90 days to achieve amazing results. You're going to learn how to use 90 days as a time frame for this elevation, what you need to be thinking, feeling and doing in order to achieve better results in your business. I can't wait for you to get into this. So without further ado, let's get into this week's episode. Welcome to the Money, Mindset and Miracles podcast, helping you to grow predictable and scalable months of high income from your business as gracefully as possible. I'm Rachel Smith, business coach, mindset expert, and the founder of Momentum Mastermind, your 90-day sprint to scaling your business to 5K. Join me every week as I dive into the tips, inspirational stories, and strategies that are going to support you on your journey to growing your awesome business. I'm going to kick off today's podcast episode with some questions for you. And I'd like for you to just kind of see what intuitively comes up for you as I ask you these questions. And one of the reasons why I'm asking these questions is I'm a coach. I ask questions. And one of the reasons why coaches like myself ask questions is to actually get under the fabric of your day-to-day thinking, to really tap into what's going on for you right now. And the purpose of this podcast is to really give you the tools and the strategies and the motivation to take your business to the next level. So 3 questions. Number 1, what would your business feel like if in 90 days you had a constant stream of inquiries, new clients and money flowing into your business? Question number 2 is, what would life feel like if in the next 90 days you moved away from worrying about making money in your business to knowing exactly which strategies worked and how to make money in your business? And the final question is this: what would business feel like if you absolutely smashed your income goal every single month? So as I'm asking those questions, you might be wondering why I'm specifically talking about a 90-day time frame. And it's quite simply that 90 days is one of those periods of times that's very tangible. So one of the things that I love to do is cold water swimming. And it's still a challenge, even though I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Winters are still really challenging. Getting into the water, you're looking at temperatures from like 1, 2, 3 degrees. However, when I came back to cold water swimming in January, I was like, do you know what? In 90 days, it will be the spring. The water temperature will be different. And all of that mental challenge and all of that amazing benefit that we get from getting in the water and being that cold will actually have moved on. So I've got 90 days to enjoy the challenge, to enjoy that kind of sensation of getting into the water. So when we're talking about 90 days in business, it's very tangible. You can imagine, like, I'm recording this mid-January. You can imagine like your business, your life in April, after the Easter holidays. And also in business, we often talk about the quarters. So there are 4 quarters. Sorry, that sounds really stupid to say, doesn't it? But there's 4 quarters in a year. And breaking down the year like that can reduce that feeling of overwhelm that we often feel as female entrepreneurs. So looking at business in quarters is like, okay, I can make quite a lot of progress in 30 days. I can make even more progress in 60 days, but flipping heck, I can be flying in 90 days. And when we look at 90 days in marketing terms, when you are constantly showing up and promoting your services and repeating your key marketing messages, you will start to see positive results from this consistency within 90 days. So this is why we're using a 90-day framework. It's something that I use in my business. It's something I use with my clients. Yes, I have an overall vision. I have an overall plan for the next 12 months. But in order to make that possible for me, in order for me to move towards that, I like to break my year down into quarters. It's so brilliant at being able to set both short-term and medium-term goals. It gives you that sense of focus and also that sense of urgency that keeps you super motivated. So within your 90-day window, you want to be thinking about the habits and the actions that will actually help you to elevate your business and help you to achieve your desired goals. Because the reality is that everything that you have created to date is based on how you thought and felt and what action you took in the past. And when we're looking at new goals, when we're looking at scaling our business, when we're looking at generating growth, you want to be in an elevated position. You want to be thinking bigger and bolder. And this is what helps you to kind of break away from how you've been performing to where you want to be. So again, in that 90 day, when you set that kind of 90-day clock, so let's say you listen to this podcast, you're like, right, I'm on it. Okay, it might not be the beginning of an exact quarter, but it doesn't really matter. It's great to get into the planning and the detail and all of that. But one of the first things I want for you to think about is, who do you need to become to achieve those results that you want to get in 90 days? Where is the elevation? What is that elevation that you're bringing into your business? Where is that elevation that you bring into your mindset, into your actions? And this is how you step up. You become super, super intentional about who you are. You become super intentional, therefore, about your actions and achieving your goals. And this is your opportunity to just trial, if you haven't before, to restart using a 90-day plan, a 90-day project to elevate you, your business and your goals. It's giving you that kind of space to think about, okay, to elevate myself, I want to go live every single day on one of my social media platforms. That is elevation. The first steps to think about becoming super intentional in your business, and for you to think about creating that 90-day project where you are the project, your business is the project. I want for you to think about how you're going to design 2024. And one of the things in that design, and we're using the word design because this is about how you become intentional. You're not just bumbling along, hoping for the best, trying this, trying that, investing in this, investing in that. You are becoming super intentional. You're like looking at your business. You're thinking, right, okay, what are the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats, and how can I maximize and overcome each of those? So I want for you to think about how in 2024, where you are becoming intentional, you are going to show up in your business and in your life. What is that version of you? What does that look like for you? And what do you want to achieve in 2024? And then you can break that down to like, what do I want to achieve in quarter one or quarter two or the first 90 days? And how much money do you want to make, both in 2024, but also in that 90 day? And then one of the most important things is about creating space so that you don't just fall back into old patterns in your 90-day project. You don't just fall back into what is comfortable and normal. Is that every day you are, as I said, elevating yourself. And that comes from making some decisions about how you're going to elevate yourself, how you're going to step up in this 90-day, how you're going to just like be wide open to receiving more and more success, more and more clients, more and more money. And one of the things that you want to be thinking about in that 90 days is creating new neurological pathways. Oh, I love this bit. This is the science bit. So as you would have heard, if you've been listening to this podcast for a while now and you've been following me for a while, or if you haven't, you just need to look through some of the episodes to see that mindset and money mindset and how you program yourself for success is like some of the key elements of how I work with you guys, with my audience, with my clients. So I don't separate out the coaching, the strategy and the mindset. I bring it all together so that you are completely supported. So you don't just come to me and work with me on your strategy, but you have a holistic approach to your business so that you are both ready in your mind and able to take action, and you have a clear strategy and plan of what that action looks like. So you want to be creating with anything when you're looking to create success that you haven't achieved yet is one of the biggest challenges that you have, because your mind will constantly try to pull you back to what it knows, what it feels safe, even if that's not where you want to be, even if that place of safety causes you a level of frustration or anxiety. So I want for you to think about the new neurological pathways that you need to create in your 90-day project, where you are elevating yourself, where you are thinking differently, you are feeling differently, you are acting differently, so that you can go into this 90-day and really start to shift from the old paradigm into the new one. And you're shifting yourself into a space that positions you as an expert, that allows more people to see who you are, that allows you to grow in the way that you want to. And how we create neurological pathways is in many ways. The first one is in your mind. If you've got loads of like mind monkeys or limiting beliefs or doubt and fear creeping into your mind, that's one of the first places that you'd want to start at, is think about who do you need to become in the next 90 days to achieve the results that you're looking to achieve. And then how are you going to program your mind so that you can easily and effortlessly make that happen? How can you program yourself for your mind to believe that you are already that person? So it could be that you are meditating. It could be that you're using a daily visualizations. It could be that you're using EFT or you're journaling. But whatever you do, you want to be on a daily basis, program your mind for it to think and feel and act like that future version of you who's already got to the end of the 90 days, who's already achieved all that you want to achieve in that period of time. So think about what are the daily steps that you can take that sees you thinking like that future version of you who's already got the success, the clients, the money that you desire. And then it's about taking action, isn't it? It's about creating those daily habits that allow you to then act as that future version of yourself. And a perfect way to do this is to choose one action every single day that you know that your future self, that future version of yourself who already has all of that success that you currently desire, will be doing it as normal. So it could be that on day 1, you track your money. Day 2, you're live on social media. Day 3, you're putting out an offer. Day 4, you are putting out your offer again. Day 5, you're creating some content that elevates you as an expert. Day 6, you're reaching out to somebody and offering to share your expertise with our audience. Day 7, you are training your mind for that kind of next level of success that you're looking to achieve. So this is how we create new neurological pathways. So it feels easier and easier for you to achieve the results that you're looking for. And it's like such a big, big game changer. One of the things that I want for you to think about is actively making some decisions now that's going to help you to create those new neurological pathways. That's going to help you to achieve those results that you're looking for in the next 90 days. And there's this really simple strategy that you can use called do, delegate and drop. So the first one is, what do you need to be doing in your business as that future version of you? So it could be that you want to create a habit around thinking strategically and acting strategically. It could be that you want to make a habit about marketing your business, working on your mindset, making more offers. So that is everything around the doing part of being that future version of yourself. The second part is delegate. You are likely to be a one-woman business owner. Trying to do everything is overwhelming. And again, you will naturally start to pull back to doing those things that you've always done because it'll feel normal. But this is not the elevation that you need. So you want to be thinking about, what can you delegate? So it might be the very first time that you work with somebody else. It could be that you are currently working with a VA or a tech VA or somebody else in your business, and there's more that they can do. And there's a general rule of thumb that you want to be delegating way before you feel ready to. And that's because that you are looking for growth and expansion. You're becoming intentional about your business. You are looking to bring an extra energy into your business and extra expertise into your business that's going to elevate you. And it's also going to free you up so you can do some of those higher level actions that you're going to do now. So think about what's in your zone of genius, what's not in your zone of genius, what are those things that hold you back. This is where your delegation comes. So you can, again, look at 90 days, like by the start of this 90 day, I'm going to delegate this. By the end of the 90 days, I'm going to delegate that. Again, you can start to do that. And also, when you get super busy from all your new clients and sales, you're going to be too busy to delegate because you're going to be busy serving all your new clients, maybe creating new offers, courses, content, whatever it is, and you're not going to have time to delegate your things. So do it in advance. And the third aspect is drop. So what do you need to drop? What are you intentionally dropping to allow space for this elevation, to allow space for this future version of you to come through that allows your new neurological pathways to be built? So you might decide to drop procrastination. Maybe you're like, oh my God, 90 days. Yes, I could work in a 90-day chunk. Amazing. It's going to help me to stop procrastinating and feeling overwhelmed. So you might want to decide to drop worry or jobs that take up way too much of your time and that are not in your zone of genius. You might want to drop playing small, thinking small. And you might want to drop ignoring your mindset. So generally speaking, when we do delegate and drop, when we're looking at creating new habits, when we're looking at creating that new neurological pathways, the new habits just become automated, it takes around 66 days. So that's quite good. It kind of fits in quite nicely with that 90-day kind of framework that we've been looking at. And doing all of this is going to really help you to step into business, to step into that next level of success, that next level of growth. And it's everything that you need to do, both in your mindset, but also strategically, to really get into that place of, right, becoming intentional, creating that mindset that's like unshakable, like, challenges are going to come up, they're going to arise, but you've got the skills, you've got the support, you've got the expertise to overcome those. You've got the resilience, more importantly, to overcome those challenges. We have covered so much juice in this podcast. I can't wait for you to actually press pause and get started with this, to mapping out your next 90 days and for you to think about like thinking bigger, thinking bolder, and really mapping that out, then thinking about, right, how am I going to show up as that person? Who do I need to become? What am I doing? What am I delegating? What am I dropping? And for you to start to take action and building those neurological pathways so it just feels normal for you to turn up as your future amazing self. And if you are intentional in 2024 to scaling your business to high months of income, I've got the most amazing resource that's going to help you to get started with growing your audience to elevate yourself as that expert. Go down into the show notes, make sure that you download my ultimate guide to creating your next money-making lead magnet and start to elevate yourself as that future version of you who is already seen as an expert in the thing that you do. What you'll discover in the guide is 4 easy steps that you can take to make sure that the content that you're creating around your lead magnet that's going to elevate you as an expert is amazing, is consumable, is like the very thing that your audience is going to put their hand up and say, yes, give that to me now. Okay, I hope you have loved this episode as much as I have creating it. I'd love to know your thoughts, your feelings, what's going on for you. Drop me an email. I'll leave the link below. I'm always really happy to hear from you. Any questions that you have about this, please drop me a question in the email as well. I might even create an episode around your question. Have fun this week growing your awesome business. Think about that future version of yourself, stepping up, being absolutely awesome, creating all of the success, impact, and income that you desire. Okay, bye for now.